Good evening and welcome to the News on One. I'm Joanna Shueda and Strauss is standing by with the business news. In this bulletin, a week of good rains has passed, but is this reflected in Namibia's dams? A 230 million Namibia dollar handover for equipment at more than 40 hospitals. The Dakar Rally will next year be staged in South America. And news just in from South Africa, the Scorpions and the police organized crime-fighting unit will be disbanded to form a reconstructed unit. First up, accusations and counter-accusations have been the order of the day regarding mining in the Toscanini Diamond area along the Skeleton Coast. It is alleged that diamonds mined in the contested Toscanini area were presented as though they were mined in Block B, an area apparently doubtful of its diamond yielding potential in the Karas region. A DVD in our possession shows a diamond valuation process within at the Ministry of Mines and Energy, and sources claim that officials in the ministry are taking part in dubious practices.
An envelope containing a DVD and letter sent to the President's office and a South African law firm was anonymously delivered at the One Africa offices. The letter to the lawyers alleges that Nambib Resources, the exclusive prospecting license holder of Toscanini, believes that Bret Investments moved diamonds from Toscanini to Block B under false pretenses. Bret Investments is the contracting company that is conducting a bulk sampling program on behalf of Nambib Resources. It is alleged that Bret Investments moved the diamonds in an attempt to obtain a Kimberley processing certificate on November 22nd last year without informing the rightful EPL holder. Nambib Managing Director Dr.S.Ragubathi questioned the legitimacy of Bret Investments on the manner in which the process of safekeeping of the diamonds, the transportation thereof and valuation was conducted.
When I came over here, in the same parcel that was being carried, there is also another envelope that actually has diamonds, but it indicates block 3. That is a conflict of interest. I do not know if there was any one company in the diamond industry that actually carried 2 different parcels of 2 different areas, and when one EPR belongs to me and the other belongs to I do not know.
The main question is how it's possible for diamonds from one prospective area to appear in the same envelope with another area's diamonds. Nambib Resources suggests that this does not only question the legitimacy of Bret Investments, but contravenes the Diamond Act of Namibia and the measures recommended by the World Diamond Council, of which Namibia is a member and vice chair.
I believe there is inconsistency, and I believe that my diamond has been, somebody has manipulated the diamonds. There might have been some very big stones or a lot of other stones, and I think about more than 500 carats at least, probably, I do not know. May be lost, and I am stating this to charge the whole thing, and I would like the diamond department of the ministry to keep the diamonds until I get this to the appropriate people, the court or wherever, or the police or whomever, and I'll get a charge on this particular thing, and I want to take this forward because I think it's a very serious crime in the country to actually hold to transport diamonds without informing me.
Among the board of directors of Bret Investments are government officials like Helmut Angula, Andimba Toivo, Naeman Amalwa, and Nancy Mupiya. Numerous calls were made to the Bret Investment officers for their right of reply, but our attempts proved futile as nobody would pick up the phone. It seems indeed that all that glitters is not gold or diamonds in this specific case.
Attempts to get a response from the Ministry of Mines and Energy proved futile, and we were informed that the Commissioner of the Diamonds, Kennedy Hamutenya, is currently out of the country. According to the officials, acting in his stead, said he would be the right person to respond to some of our queries. We will keep you updated, though, as the story unfolds. Namibian dams are no longer in distress. Most of the major dams in Namibia have caught up after good rains fell over Namibia. The News on One spoke to NamWater.
NamWater's latest report states that most dams received good inflow. Average levels increased significantly. The Hartap Dam outside Mariental received the highest inflow, which brings the dam level to 53.4% in comparison with 44% yesterday. The Naute increased from 60 to almost 74%. The Omotaku in the central parts of the country increased from 37% to almost 57% since yesterday. And NamWater is happy.
We're actually very happy because most of our major dams have significant inflows. Dams such as the Von Bach, Swakopmund Dam, Omatako, Koreahab Dam, Wanab Dam, Hartap Dam, Naute Dam, even Omaruru Delta had some inflow.
It was also decided to monitor the dams even close.
Last year it was decided that the inflow, if it reaches, or the capacity of the dam, if it reaches about 70%, 75%, they should open the floodgates. But this year they're considering in the range of 90%. If it's 90% full, they will open the floodgates. But at the moment, as I said, the Hartap dam is now about 53.4, capacity full, and there's still an inflow coming in down upstream.
A big question is whether Mariental should this year batten the hatches.
We have learned from our experiences in the past, and we are right now controlling the inflow, and also the opening of the gates will be controlling them.
And meanwhile, Zambia and Zimbabwe have placed their military forces on flood alert. The countries have ordered the opening of the sluices of the Kariba Dam on the Zambezi River. Here's SABC Africa.
The ZRA said more gates could be opened as heavy rains continued. Authorities in Mozambique have said they will evacuate 100,000 people due to expected flooding from the Zambezi River, which passes through the country to the Indian Ocean after flowing through Angola, Zambia and Zimbabwe. Officials said the waters of the Zambezi River were expected to flow in large volumes from Angola and Chavuma in northwestern Zambia.
For the safety of the dam, that's why we've opened one gate. We're expecting water to come in. We are trying to create a volume for that water to contain the water that is coming later in the dam. So we have opened one gate to try and open it for a longer time to avoid opening more than one gate.
Zambia opened gates of the Itezitezi Dam on the Kafue River earlier this month after its walls were threatened by heavy rains. Zambia, Mozambique, Zimbabwe and Malawi have been lashed by heavy rains for several weeks, causing swollen rivers to burst their banks and forcing thousands of villagers to flee flooded homes.
We do apologize for the SABC satellite feed's poor sound quality. The formal handover of medical equipment from the Finnish government to the Ministry of Health and Social Services took place today. The equipment, valued at 230 million Namibian dollars, will be installed at 41 hospitals right across the country.
Speaking at the occasion, Minister of Health and Social Services Dr. Richard Kamwe said, "It is a paramount responsibility of the ministry to fulfill its mandate of providing health for all through service delivery." The installation was awarded through a tender process that went to JA Healthcare. This will be subcontracted to two Namibian companies, Genmed and Clinical Medical Services, to the tune of over 12 million euros to replace old equipment.
During 2003, the medical equipment unit under the Division of Clinical Support Services in the ministry compiled an inventory of all medical equipment in the public health facilities. It was then determined that out of the approximately 4,246 items of medical equipment in the public health facilities, 20% were regarded as technically or clinically obsolete.
The installation of the equipment have already started at Kadutura and Windhoek Central Hospitals, with other hospitals to follow. The installation is expected to be fully installed at all health facilities by mid-year. Meanwhile, Kamwe had a strong word of warning to hospital managers.
At this point in time, I direct all hospital managers to ensure proper, planned, preventative maintenance of all this equipment. We should not wait until the equipment breaks before requesting for repairs. We have to get away from the mentality of fix it when it breaks.
The representative of Finland, Sia Ken Huttunen, says it is the first of its kind in Namibia and many may follow.
Many other possibilities for future collaboration also exist. For example, new concessional credits and institutional and commercial collaboration. I also very much hope that the idea of bringing Finnish medical doctors and other medical personnel will materialize soon. Both the young, who are specializing in different fields of medicine, and the more experienced ones who want to share their expertise and skills for the development of the Namibian people.
The relationship between Namibia and Finland came a long way, almost 100 years. Today, these hospitals are equipped with state-of-the-art equipment ranging from transporting beds, incubators, data scopes, dental chairs, and many others. But the big question remains, will they be able to maintain them? I'm Beatrice Swoop, reporting for One Africa TV, Wintu.
Breaking news from South Africa now. The Scorpions and the police's organized crime-fighting unit will be disbanded to form a reconstructed unit. Safety and Security Minister Charles Ngakula said a new amalgamated unit will be created and the best experience of the two bodies will be merged. This, he said, was part of a holistic approach to the revamp of the criminal justice system, which would have organized crime as one of its main priorities. Before we bring you our daily business news section, here's some news from the Namibian music industry. The 2008 Namibia Music Awards was officially launched in the capital this morning and will take place on Saturday, the 3rd of May in Ongwediva. This year's theme is So Real, I Love It. Namibians will be able to nominate artists in different categories through SMSs as from tomorrow.
The 2008 Namibia Music Awards is being sponsored by Cell One, and all Namibian musicians from the age of 16 can be nominated. At a media conference this afternoon, the patron of the Namibia Music Awards said,
"Today, we enjoy mostly 99% of Namibian music. Those who listen from all the stations, especially the stations that are more, they like local. We say locals like it, so they like it, and we really have to say that the media has been playing a very major role to promote our musicians. And the objective of this Namibia Music Award is to promote our musicians, to promote our Namibian musicians, so that they get a platform where they can showcase their talents."
According to the project manager, this year's Namibia Music Awards will be different.
This year, what we'll be doing is we'll have a nomination process whereby the public will be involved in nominating the different artists under each category. At the same time, we'll also work with the different media, the radio stations, the music stores, so that they also nominate. Once we have received everything, then once we have received all the results, it's then processed by an independent accounting firm, whereby we then communicate to the public once again, I think on the 20th of March, with regard to who is nominated under the different categories.
For additional information, watch One Africa Television or log on to www.entertainmentnamibia.com.
We have to take a break now, but we'll be back with the business news in a minute.
Make a wish. Make a friend. Make a promise. Make waves. Make history. Make up stories. Make it small. Make it big. Make a living. Make a life. Make the connection.
It's all about pampering, indulging and loving you at Clicks until 17 February. Save 25 Rand on your favorite L'Oreal Excellence hair color. Garnier Ultralift moisturizers now from only $99.99 each. Pamper your skin with Sanex bath and shower gel, only $21.99 each. And earn cash back with your free club card.
Namibia Wildlife Resorts offers a breakaway for two at the 5-star Sossus Dune Lodge and its breathtaking surroundings. You and your partner can be the lucky ones to experience an excursion, the sheer luxury of the lodge and delicate Namibian cuisine. Just SMS SDL to 2525 now and stand a chance to win a holiday with 10,000 Namibian dollars. This offer is valid for 3 months from the 20th of December 2007 to the 20th of March 2008.
So how do you celebrate the good times? Well, you grab a couple of ice-cold Toivo lagers, a bunch of friends, and a whole lot of music. Feel the smooth, refreshing taste as it slides down your throat and share in the spirit of good times. Toivo Lager. Taste the good time.
Inspired, motivated, involved.
Good evening, Namibia, and welcome to the business section of the News on One, proudly brought to you by Standard Bank Namibia. I'm Stras Lunyango, and let's take a look at tonight's business news. German industrial group Siemens is promising to cooperate with Nigeria in connection with allegations it paid 10 million euros to Nigerian, Russian, and Libyan officials. The Nigerian government ordered an investigation after a German court fined Siemens 201 million euros. SABC Africa has more.
Details of the Munich court ruling were not made public at the time, but 5 Nigerian